Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday, and welcome back to the Fixed Ops Roundtable's After Dark show. Tonight is a very special show because we will be announcing our Certified Dealer Award recipients, where 17 dealers and groups, on top of the 6 we had last year, will be recognized.
Yep, exciting night, and excited to have everybody here. By the way, Vanessa, we are live tonight, right?
We are live. Super exciting.
All right, so I see Robert Migliaccio coming in the chat. Robert, congratulations. I believe your group is one of the ones named here. I want to welcome, of course, Vanessa Collins. Sarah Van Tyne is here tonight as well from the Fixed Ops Roundtable. Katrina Ness is with us as well, also from Northwood University, as is Vanessa. Skyler Chadwick from Cox Automotive. Skyler, great to see you.
Great to see you tonight, Ted, as well. Thank you for inviting me to this opportunity. It's huge.
Yeah.
It's big.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for being on our advisory board with our gold certified partners. And we also have tonight with us one of the dealers or dealer groups. Bill Demery is here from Tom Wood Automotive Group in Indianapolis. Bill, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, great to see you. And, that interview we did together in January, I've heard so much about that, Bill. It's kind of reverbed, throughout the industry. The folks at Dynatron saw it. I've heard everything about it. So, again, congratulations to your group as well.
It was a fun interview. Thanks for having me.
All right. So tonight, everybody, is the culmination of a lot of things that have been at work for about a year at the Fixed Ops Roundtable. Sarah, we decided about a year ago we were going to do a certified program. And in that, we thought that we would include not just partners of the industry, such as Cox Automotive, but dealers, okay? Jeff Daniel, congratulations as well from Maple Hill. I believe that you're on the list here tonight as well. And we would include the partners and the dealers being nominated by the partners for their exceptional efforts. David Reinecke is in the chat. David, good evening. David also is on our advisory board from Automotive Warranty Network. And congratulations to all the certified dealers. And we'll be calling them out today. So just a little bit earlier, we had a press release that went out with the names of the dealers and with some of the quotes from some of the partners as well. And Sarah, it's been exciting to see this thing evolve from the 6 or 7 we had last year now to 17 more this year.
It just shows how much excitement there is in the industry to celebrate the dealers that are really impacting their culture. They're doing incredible things with technology, and they're embracing all of the wonderful things that are going on really well in automotive today. And so, as you said, last year we had 6 dealers, and this year 17. That is a huge growth, but a lot of it is because we have so many incredible certified partners that are recognizing these dealers for the incredible things that they're doing for their customers and employees every day.
Right. There are, I believe, I saw the number 42 certified partners now, but only a handful of them are the gold certified that are on the advisory board that ultimately make the call on who the certified dealers are going to be. There's some great names in here we'll be calling out tonight. Some of the groups I'm familiar with. And Skyler, it had to be a tough call on your part to, just come down to a couple of them, right? And some of the exceptional things like Bill and his group that they do.
Yeah, there are so many great dealers out there. Just like Sarah said, I think there's so many dealers out there that are just going the extra mile. It truly is in the industry. And I think fixed ops, and what this should tell everybody is fixed ops, right? Invest into your fixed operations. Don't just let it go down the wayside, right? Let's really make that a focus and really focus on the customer. But also, one of the things that I love about this process that we've been able to be part of is just really interviewing these dealerships and finding more about them and what they're truly doing. And I talk to these dealerships all the time, but you know what? Sometimes we're just catching the very little amount of what we know of what's going on in the background of these dealerships and the amazing things that they do for not just the industry, but also their communities too as well.
So Sarah, it was tough to develop some criteria for what these dealer groups did special. And, last year was a little bit different. We had Ed Roberts with a mobile operation at Bozard. He was doing something definitely different that we wanted to tap into. And we actually went there and presented the certified dealer award in person. Tully was on the list as well last year, and they are again this year. But there were a lot of groups like Sean Kingery in the chat, Robert Migliaccio, Robert at Carter Myers, Sean at Kaiser, who wanted to be involved. And this year they are. And Sarah, a lot of thinking went into what the criteria would be. I don't know if you want to elaborate on that, but we talked about employee satisfaction as one of the standards.
Yes, so this was really an exciting piece to really hammer out with all of our certified partners, because everybody has on our executive board with the certified partners that were able to nominate these dealers for this award. They have a little bit different backgrounds, so Cox is of course part of that group, and there's certain things that with these dealerships, there's things in automotive and fixed operations that each of these respective companies has great skill and great, proficiency in. And so there were things that we would look at together and decide, okay, so what is the gold standard when we think about the dealerships that are doing well and are embracing technology and using the technology in the top tier compared to their peers? What are the other qualities that they possess? And so we were looking at things like, okay, well, customer service is really important. It has to be the customer perception. The customer has to be happy at the end of the day with what that company is delivering to their, to that experience and in their community. The other piece that you touched on that was really important is the employee perception of that company. Are they doing things to grow their people? Are there programs within their organization that help to bring the next generation, like Northwood University is doing, bringing that next generation to the forefront of automotive and really tapping into all of the potential that's available in their staff? And so we had a lot of really great criteria that we all sat down and reviewed. But at the end of the day, for the 2024-2025 class, we had 17 that really rose above the rest.
All right. So tonight, Vanessa Collins is in Chicago. Vanessa, congratulations, your first day this summer at CDK Global. So how'd the first day go?
It was awesome. It was virtual for our first day. It was orientation, but they put us in a lot of breakout sessions to meet our fellow intern peers and kind of connect with them. So yeah, I had a great time.
So give us some background on yourself. You just graduated at Northwood. Tell us about you and what's ahead for you.
Yeah, so I just graduated my bachelor's in marketing communications at Northwood University. I am doing the BBA MBA program. So I get my bachelor's after 3 years and my master's my 4th year. So I am returning next year for the accelerated 1-year MBA track. But as of right now, I landed my very first internship and I moved out to Chicago for CDK Global. I am a product marketing intern for the fixed operations side of it, which is really full circle considering being a co-host for the Fixed Ops Roundtable. It's awesome. I'm super excited. And yeah, today was my first day, so I'm excited for what's to come as well.
Bill, how about that? She's in fixed operations already.
I love it. Skip to the right side.
All right. So, Vanessa, do you want to do the honors and give us the CDK nominees? Again, this was after a great process. I believe there are 3 of them. If you want to share with us who we've got.
I would love to. Okay, so starting out with our CDK Global honorees. Like Ted said, there are 3. Our first is the Jim Ellis Automotive Group based out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Wow.
Second is Jaguar Land Rover of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Wow. Okay.
And our third is Carter Myers Automotive from Charlottesville, Virginia.
All right. Sarah and I lobbied, by the way, hard on that last one. It wasn't a hard sale, though, okay. But interestingly enough, Jim Ellis, Sarah, you would know of them in Atlanta. That's an awesome big group, and they got a great reputation there.
Oh, yes. That was actually, so funny story. Jim Ellis was actually the first place I bought my very first car ever. So I had a Saab 9.3 Turbo and happened to get it at Jim Ellis. So I'm glad to see them on the list.
Yep. And that Jaguar Land Rover of Cincinnati, that is not part of a group, okay? That is an individual dealership, but just excelled so well. And if you saw the last roundtable, the CDK video commercial was of that dealership. So they do a lot of things right on the process side. So congratulations to the three from CDK, the honorees, again, Jim Ellis in Atlanta, Jaguar Land Rover Cincinnati, and Connor Myers Automotive. Robert, it's got to warm your heart. Liza Borges in Charlottesville, Virginia. Robert, I'm looking forward to getting down there finally and visiting you and the group. And congratulations on all the great things that you're doing. You know, Liza is just a big name in the industry and just an amazing name. Vanessa, there's also a Northwood nominee that Northwood, who's on the advisory council as well, nominated.
There is one Northwood University honoree, and that is the Rohrman Automotive Group out of Lafayette, Indiana.
Wow. And that's a big group, okay? And you're going to hear a little bit about Rohrman again tonight because I believe one of their other platforms nominated as well by Automotive Warranty Network. So congratulations to Rohrman. And again, a great group. And we got a chance to meet some of the people from that group a couple nights ago here on the After Dark show. And Katrina, what do you think about all this? Because we're going to see you at Northwood in a couple weeks and a lot going on with the certified dealer program.
Yeah, there definitely is. I'm so excited for the next couple of weeks. We're having our next pop-up event at Northwood, and we will see some of the award recipients from this year and previous years up there. So I'm super excited about that. We're going to have a good group up with us. We're going to have lots of fun and create lots of content for you guys to watch live and hopefully in our upcoming event.
Now, Skyler, over at Cox Automotive, you got two honorees that I'm going to ask you to introduce. One of them is here tonight. What was some of the thinking behind this first one, if you will, who's just to the right of you on the screen tonight?
Yeah, so when we look at our dealership groups, we really truly want to make sure that they're not just focused on fixed ops, right? It's about the whole customer journey, right? Because really the fixed ops really starts at the time that customer buys that car and they come and do their first service appointment at the service department of the dealership. And it's just really what we really truly look at is that journey of the consumer experience and how dealerships are really edifying that consumer experience. And more in fact is being more communicative with our consumers. I think that's a big part of it that we see through videos and pictures. Recommendations for these customers to service their vehicles. And they definitely do an amazing job at that. And we truly are, I'm super proud to nominate these two tonight and to share with the journey of where they've been and where they're going. And they have a bright future in fixed ops, and they're going to make a huge impact in sharing some of those things to the actual fixed ops roundtable. So it's with my pleasure to recognize and honor the actual Tom Wood Automotive Group out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Bill Demmer is here, and I'm super excited. Thank you, Bill, for joining us tonight as well, and super excited to nominate them as well. And then the Champ Automotive Group in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Yeah. Another large group, a very technologically advanced automotive group that does a really great job in meeting the highest industry standards when it comes to fixed ops as well. So congratulations to Bill and your team, and also to the team in the Champ Automotive Group there in Highlands Ranch, Colorado, as they continue to grow their business in fixed ops.
Bill, if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about Tom Wood, because believe it or not, there are some people around the country who don't know the whole Tom Wood story. So if you wouldn't mind, just give us the lay of the land a little bit on that.
Yeah, it seems impossible. I think everybody knows Tom Wood, right? So, our group, I feel like we're really grounded in the industry. We're located out of Indianapolis, Indiana, but we do have facilities up in Minnesota. We go as far down south to New Zealand, Wanaka, New Zealand. So we have a pretty significant operation down there now. So Jeff Wood is our owner, and we're just so blessed to work for a guy like Jeff that loves technology, I think, as much as I do, and in the AI world. And he beats me to the punch on a lot of things. He reads all the automotive magazines And I always know when the new issue comes out because I've already gotten an email with pages torn out of it of look at this idea, look at this, look what's going on over here. So he's a visionary, and it's so wonderful to work for a man like that allows us to, do what we do on the fixed ops side and the variable side, and my counterpart BKE. And I have a lot of fun just working with all our stores and the businesses to just grow. And we take technology very serious, and we have a really good platform set up for our employees to be successful with it. And partners like, Cox Automotive and X-Time and everything that we do with the Cox Group just helps us deliver, the goods to our customers, and their expectations are tall. And the more videos we can shoot, the more, pictures we can give, and more greets we can do on the drive with an iPad. And I think back, especially with X-Time in 2011, I launched iPads and walk around on the service drive at a Volvo store at Tom Wood. And I remember people looking at me like I was crazy. Why would we have an iPad in our hand and greet at a car? This doesn't make sense. We have a desk, we have an office for that. So I think it's been fun, over all these years of seeing the technology come along and help our jobs just get so much better. And the transparency, I'm huge, with transparency, and with our partners, we're able to do that. So it's been a lot of fun.
And Bill, you're doing the videos, the tech videos there at Tom Wood, and how's that going?
Yeah, it's not bad. 94.3% of the time, you will receive a video or media from our technicians. So it is in our DNA. It's in our culture. It took me 3 years to get this as a group, all these stores, and get all these technicians to do it and buy in and own it. So yeah, 94.3% of the time as of yesterday. So it may have changed today.
All right, you're on top of it. So, and I'm not sure if you said, and I know Tom Wood, I believe one of his statements was it's not about the number of rooftops and franchises, but I have to ask you, give us the number again, rooftops.
Yeah, we have on the automotive side, we have 15 now. We've just made a few changes in our group. Total we call it wheels and wheels businesses. We have about 26 of them. So a lot of little standalone things and collision centers, spiffies, Tom Wood Express, those types of things that keep me quite busy.
And when you mentioned Spiffy, that is your mobile service brand. Tell us a little bit about that, if you don't mind.
It is. We have 5 Spiffy mobile service vans. We're just over 2 years into that operation. It's been fun building it and watching it grow, and dispatching our vehicle to do mobile details, oil changes. We're now doing mobile brakes. And it's been fun also. I'm spending a lot of time at our Subaru store, and I overheard a customer complaining that we had overspilled some oil on their car, and there was a phone conversation, and we're trying to get the guest to bring it in. We'll pick it up. And I halted the conversation and said, we'll send Spiffy to clean the engine. And it was a great experience for the guest as well. It was experience all the way around that, we're diversified enough that we can do things like this. And we sent the Spiffy out, not only cleaned the engine, but offered a complimentary detail while we're there. And it's been, Subaru gets the heroes for it. So it's good.
And Skyler, a lot of the great groups like Tom Wood, you hear the terminology, they are guests, and everything is on a higher plane at Tom Wood, Skyler.
Yeah, definitely. I couldn't be more proud to nominate these groups, and especially Tom Wood Automotive Group. They truly go above and beyond. Like when I talk about exceptional customer experience, they are the leader in that industry. When I think about automotive groups who truly just take that extra step to really truly make sure those customers are proud about when they buy a car from the Tom Wood Automotive Group. So I appreciate you, Bill, for being here tonight and jumping on camera with us. It's been great.
Yes, thanks for having me. It's great to come on tonight.
Katrina, I'm going to ask you to share some of the Reynolds and Reynolds nominees, and I'm looking at the honorees, and I'm seeing there's a dealer from here in New Jersey. Ray Katina is on there, who I've been trying to get on the show for a long time. Started out with a Mercedes Point, I believe on Route 1 in New Jersey. So Katrina, go ahead. Give us the Reynolds nominees, if you would.
Yeah, of course. So this year we have 4 Reynolds and Reynolds honorees, starting with the Ray Katina Auto Group in Edison, New Jersey, like Ted just mentioned. And then we have Mike Calvert Toyota in Houston, Texas. We have Honda of downtown Los Angeles in Los Angeles, California. And last but certainly not least, we have Jaguar Land Rover of Dallas in Dallas, Texas.
Right. And I believe that's Ken Malden, who's been on the show a couple of times. And Ken has done a great job with a number of franchises. So congratulations. So, Sarah, how did Reynolds get 4? Okay. They pulled an extra one out of the hat.
Well, and it's exciting because there's and Skyler can attest to this. There's so many incredible dealerships across the country, and we had to come together as a board to ultimately get this list to the state that it's in with these 17 that we chose. So, it's just happened, I guess, that they had 4 with this round.
All right, we have a very good friend also who is on the board, David Reinecke at Automotive Warranty Network. And Automotive Warranty Network is the leader in the industry in their field in warranty. They do great work. Katrina, David is going to be with us up at Northwood in 2 weeks, and he's going to be there for the Fixed Ops Day. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, so I believe he's got, Sarah, I think there's 2 nominees from AWN?
Yes. So from Automotive Warranty Network, we have 2 honorees that are being honored tonight. We have Gorman Automotive Group in Arlington Heights, and then Arrowhead BMW of Glendale, Arizona.
All right. Wonderful. Job well done there. And appreciate that. And a lot of hard work on the AWN team. I know it wasn't easy to come to the conclusion of who they would nominate. And not everybody nominated all of the people that they could have. So interesting how that has come about. But David, we appreciate you. We appreciate Avery and Jason. And yeah, there he is. We are looking forward to it as well, and looking forward to some great panels and a breakout session up there as well at Northwood. So David Reinecke, again, thank you so much. Sarah, there are some more that were nominated by some of our advisory board members who are dealers, and including yourself. So if you don't mind, I see 1 or 2 of them in the chat tonight as well.
Yes, so the advisory board as a collective, we also announced we had our own nominations for the certified dealers, and so there's some nominees from that board here. We have Maple Hill Automotive Group of Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Jeff Daniel. Yeah.
Yes, Jeff. Congrats.
And by the way, Jeff, you're in Michigan. We hope to see you at Northwood in 2 weeks. So, sorry.
And next up, we have Vaden Automotive Group of Savannah, Georgia. And Ted, we just had somebody on the show from Vaden Automotive Group, didn't we?
Dawn Newsom did a great job with that interview with you.
Yes. Congratulations, Dawn. And next, we have Sherwood Ford from Alberta, Canada.
Okay, dealer. Okay, Damon Egan. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And this one, I might know, Scott Clark Toyota of Matthews, North Carolina.
Yeah, I heard of them. Okay. Congratulations.
And then Team Automotive Group of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, so congratulations, team. So here we've got at Team Automotive Group, we've got a lady dealer, Kristen Dillard. We had her on the show recently, Sarah. And at Vaden Automotive Group, Bill, we have a vice president of fixed operations, Dawn Newsom, and she's been there 17 years, Bill, and she's worked her way up in the group, and now she's VP of fixed. And, there's a number of ladies who've worked their way up in fixed, Bill, and it's exciting to hear when they reach the top.
Love it.
In fact, it's not even the top, right? It's just probably the beginning. All right. So, all right. So congratulations. That is the 24-25 group. Now, Skyler Tully gave me some backlash yesterday because he said, wait a second, what about the 2023 dealers that were nominated last year? Do we still count? And I said, yes. So Sarah, we had to do some quick editing on that video and include them as well.
Yes, we have to make sure that we honor our past year's recipients. And so we had some great individuals and dealerships that were nominated by individuals in our board last year, but it's exciting to get to honor them again this evening.
All right. So we want to include and also congratulate Bozard Ford Lincoln, Ed Roberts at St. Augustine, Florida, for again becoming a certified dealer. The Nilo Company, in Sacramento, California, Tully Williams. Skyler, it was great to get out there and see everything that Tully had in place, and actually to watch some of those videos take place in the shop.
Yeah, you know what Tully's doing. He's always thinking outside the box. Like if there's anybody that I think that's thinking outside the box, he's the man that calls me all the time and says, "Skyler, what are we doing? Let's get this going, right? And what do you think?" And he's just a great partner to Cox Automotive, and it's just great to see dealerships look out to their partners to say, "Hey, how can you help us grow our business? How can you help us grow our technology?" And we're definitely looking at those specific areas to see how we can help them in those specific areas that those dealership groups are wanting to grow, for sure. Totally a great partner.
Yep, and David Reinecke, they are a great group, and we're going to talk some more about that at the event at Northwood. Bob Tasca and the Tasca Automotive Group. Look at all the states they're in: Rhode Island, New York, Illinois, Florida, Missouri, Pennsylvania. Sarah, somehow I think that doesn't include all the states. I think there's even more than just that there.
Yeah, I think that's just a sampling of Bob Tasca's stores, but they very, very well deserved.
Yep, and they do a great job. And last year, I know you had a chance to meet Bob that we right before the big race, and I know you had a chance to wear the race suit. And Bob's just a great advocate for our industry. Okay, a couple more coming up here. DePaula Automotive Group, our good friend Tom Rustino. Trevor, that's also, I believe, a dealer that your company also services. Tom Rustino at the DePaula Automotive Group. Absolutely. That's a Dynatron dealer. Yeah. Kaiser Automotive Group, Sean Kingery in Madison, Wisconsin. And Katrina, here's another one coming up to the Northwood event. Apple Tree, Honda, and Acura is going to be there as well. So congratulations to all of them, and great job on that group. So, Katrina, a lot in store.
A lot in store, a lot coming up, and we got a good schedule ahead of us for this summer.
All right. So everybody, if you have a dealer that you would like to nominate for the Certified Dealer Awards and put it into contention, visit us at fixedopsroundtablecertified.com. We'll put that up on the web as well. And you can go there and you can nominate a dealer. I will say that there are some additional dealers coming from BG Products and Brook.ai that we're going to be announcing here in the next probably 2 months. Okay, that'll be in addition to this group. And you're going to hear about that in a separate announcement. So there's a few more coming, but congratulations to this group. All right, Sarah, so what's next? What do we got in store for the Fixed Ops Roundtable? What are we working on?
We've got a really exciting Northwood University full tank camp. So that's coming up here in a few weeks, as Katrina was talking about. So we're looking forward to Fixed Ops Day on June 26th. We're going to have some incredible companies, some incredible speakers, and it's just going to be a wonderful day to really help educate the future of automotive.
Great. And that's going to be here before we know it. Okay. Fixed Ops Day, a lot of information to be had there. And as you pointed out, I think in one of the videos, Sarah, the Gen Z is really a big growing number of people at dealerships that are working there. And Vanessa, we have a big event coming up in September as well.
We do. We have our Summer Palooza. As always, 4 days, fully virtual and online, and you can get your complimentary tickets right now at fixedopsroundtable.com. Again, that's Summer Palooza. You are not going to want to miss it.
All right, so a lot of fun ahead. People still coming in the comments, and appreciate everybody for all you do. So thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Bill, Skyler, thank you very much for giving us your time this evening as well. And on behalf of Cox Automotive, Tom Wood Automotive, Katrina Ness, Northwood University, Vanessa Collins, and Sarah Van Tyne, I'm Ted Ings. We're going to be back on Wednesday night, and we will see you all then.